In this adventure, the True gang head down to York Peninsula to try to catch and cook some tasty food. We had a bloody good feed, but as you know, some trips are more fruitful than others. After a day of gardening, we head off down to York Peninsula to try to catch some food, but first, let's collect some herbs.
How much do you want?
Just a bunch.
Put this on our fish later. Coastal rosemary, baby. It's our herb collection, just picking wild herbs. Lemon from Grandma, some oregano, coastal rosemary.
We set up camp, but after a hard day's work, all we can be bothered doing is dreaming about tomorrow's fishing. The next day, we get up at the crack of smack to try to catch some brekkie. A few casts later, and Alex pulls in a couple of little buttes, though apparently I'm pretty delirious from the night before.
A double on one hook. I knew there was mullet here. Oh, you did? Oh, you got two hooks. I thought you bloody. Oh, well, hold him up, boy.
Time for some brekkie, but as mullet are usually schooling fish, it's important to keep our rods in the water.
Look at this. Gutted, beheaded, scaled. It's been on this rock for about 10 minutes now, and its nerves are still going nuts. I mean, there's nothing here, dude. Look, no organs, nothing. It's still just going nuts. That's fucking awesome. Fresh fish. That's fresh fish, bro.
No more bites immediately, so time to get our cook on. After being washed in salt water, we simply stuff the fish with some rosemary sprigs we picked earlier, fry it in olive oil, and add a touch of Grandma's lemon. That sounds weird, but no, it's just a lemon we picked from Grandma's garden. Sometimes it's the simplicity that makes it perfect.
It's still hot. Sorry, good. Oh, that's so delicious, dude. Oh, man. This gives you just enough energy to keep fishing until we catch something a bit bigger. But you can't get fresher than that, though. I mean, that's literally 10 minutes out of the water, straight onto our frying pan. Use that as burley. Grab some of this. Oh, look at that.
There's not much more satisfying than getting up at the crack of dawn and catching yourself some beautiful fresh fish off the beach. Despite having a great way to start the day, sometimes things just don't go your way.
Oh no! Another one! Oh!
Pufferfish City, so we decide to change spots.
Hello, Mr. Stingray. I mean, that is really close. Wish I had my bow. You killed Steve Irwin, you motherfucker. He will be forever missed.
We didn't get much fish at the new spot either, but we did find some snacks.
Big green periwinkles in the house. Green shell.
You know what that looks like to me, mate? Dinner! Yeah, boy! Just put them there, we won't forget them. Make sure they don't crawl away. Way back, discovered some cheeky. What are these little things, bro?
Some periwinkles. Boil them up in salt water. And then we snack.
Basically just a sea snail. I call it black snot.
We boiled up the periwinkles for dinner, but before then, more fishing.
Puffer. Oh no!
Home, I'm in my tent. It's probably also wet.
Oh god.
Both of my hooks.
You little fucking...
Despite the spectacular views and the serenity, after pulling in nothing but bloody pufferfish, we'd almost given up. That wasn't until Alex pulled in a little beauty.
Give up because we caught fucking 20 pufferfish here each yesterday, and we thought we got to change campsites. Then old mate pulls in a bloody King George. First fish of the day. Yes.
On the third day, me cousin Travis arrived and we started foraging for bush tucker.
Plants around them, and they connect to the roots of it. And yeah, very nice native bush tucker.
Look, the birds are being smashed in this one.
Oh yeah. Excellent. They're a bit tart, but they're really nice. You can make them into jams and jellies and pies.
Check out our website, churu.com, for all our recipes.
What do we got there?
Oh, we got here some nice fresh razorfish. Excellent burley, whiting and that sort of thing. Absolutely love them. And apparently they've got a mussel in them that's edible. So we'll have to give it a try.
Very good. Just straight out of the water here.
Yep, straight out. Only in about half a foot of water. Pretty shallow, really.
The secret to finding fresh razorfish is they got to be sticking straight up out of the ground. If they're lying down like that, it's not good.
The razorfish make excellent burley, and along with some fish we caught earlier, we should be able to pull in a few crabs.
Nice little bugger.
'Twas a mostly uneventful day, but we did pull in some mullet, some blue crabs, and some squid. Enough for a feed at least.
What do you got there, little fella?
Some little mullets.
Oh yes, nice. Pulled them in just earlier today.
Schooling. Okay.
Looks like you've made a couple of friends.
This 30-million-year-old species, the pelican, has the largest bill of all birds, and despite being prolific fish hunters, they're also prolific scavengers, albeit adorable scavengers.
Hey dudes, what's up? You want some fish? You want fish? Want fish? Huh? Here you go. Oh. Yum 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 yum. I got nothing more, man. That's it. I'm sorry, my friends. I'm out of fish, just one fish.
After scaling and gutting the mullet, we stuff it with coastal rosemary and pickled chilies, drizzle it with olive oil and bake it with lemon.
Still good?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do a voiceover, so it doesn't matter if we talk over the top of it.
Often when I do my wrap,
Soak them in the salt water. What we saying? Just said, little cuss.
So you cook them in the salt water, and then you cool them down in salt water, and then you rinse them in the fresh water.
Right. And then they're ready to suck.
Fucking delicious.
Suck them out. Usually you'd use a pot though.
Yeah, that's the ideal way to do it.
But we forgot our pot, and but you know what? Adapt or die, man. If you're gonna catch and cook, you just gotta do what you can with what you've got. Catch and cook, baby.
Sometimes you forget things, sometimes you just can't be fucked bringing it along. Regardless, if you know what you're doing, you can adapt to any situation and cook just about anything and just about anything. Well, that's what we like to think.
Delicious. Fresh crab. Can't beat it.
Again, sadly, our trip has come to an end, and although we didn't catch much other than a bunch of pufferfish, we still caught enough to feed ourselves, and at the end of the day, what's better than that? Getting away from the hustle and bustle, kicking your shoes off, and just catching some good bloody food. Can't complain, really. Can't complain, mate. Despite not catching much, I thought it was quite important to put this video out there and just, show people that you don't always get a good catch. Fishing, hunting, catching, trapping is all about patience. Sometimes you get a few, sometimes they get away. Regardless, it's important to remain positive and have fun. Cliches aside, it is often true that the journey can be more rewarding than the destination. Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe and all that shit. And if you want, you can follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and all that shit. Links are in the description. And as always, be happy and healthy, friends.